Hello YouTube and welcome to RetroB8. My name's Paul and I'm sat in a shed right up in Inverness where it's absolutely freezing. I've heard that the rest of the UK is in the midst of sunshine. So guys, I feel genuinely jealous about that. However, for tonight's entertainment, we're going to have the first proper retro gamer quiz. Last week when we done a live stream, James Evans, he was champion. We only done 5 questions that day, but I had a few people saying it was a great idea, so I thought we'd try and do this once every 2 weeks. So today is the first one that we're doing. James Evans is going to be challenged by Lee, who is the retro chef. And I'm really looking forward to getting this one, to getting stuck into it, guys. There's probably a lot of things that can go wrong. I haven't done it before. I have had a week to prepare, but from now on there'll be 2 weeks. So hopefully they'll kind of improve as time goes on. So I'm going to introduce our current champion. Welcome to the quiz, James Evans.
Hi. Hello.
How are you?
Thanks for having me. Good to be here.
So what's your first week been? What's it been like being the champion of the retro gaming community?
Oh, amazing. People in the streets have been taking their coats off and putting them in puddles for me. It's been unreal. Yeah. Yeah,
but I mean, that's just normal, right? So, I mean, well, like, has anything new happened or had any great offers recently?
More so now. No, the whole world's gone. That guy, he knows fuck all about video games. What a champ.
Well, tonight, I think we're going to definitely answer that question for sure. So yeah, you're up against Lee, who is the retro chef. I'm sure a lot of people know Lee from the swap shop. I'm sure you want to talk a little bit about that because yeah, Lee's a great guy, and I'm really looking forward to you two meeting each other and seeing who's coming out on top. So without further ado, here's Lee, the retro chef, who is tonight the retro quizzer. Hi, Lee.
Fucking right, the retro fuck. Can I swear? Can I say fuck?
You can fucking swear as much as you want, mate.
Right. Retro fucking quizzer. Good evening, everyone. James, good to see you, sir. Or good to see you via my laptop.
Hope all is well, sir.
I'm living the dream, mate. I'm living the dream. Back to work next Thursday, so I'm very good, very happy.
How did it go cleaning your garage out the other day, Lee? I saw some photos.
Oh,
it looks. I'm going to have to send you a photo of mine because wait until you see this.
So yeah, let's just say the word I'm going to use, Bob, is emotional. That's the word we're going to use. Emotional.
Am I Bob Holders?
That's who you are. You are the quiz master.
Can I have a pee, please, Bob? That was me last week. That's why I disappeared for about 2 or 3 minutes and I left James to it. Like after about 2 hours, I was at bursting point. I was like, I have to go. So I sprinted off.
You get used to the streams, mate. As you know, I like to try and keep them to 2 hours, but sometimes it's nearly 3 hours. You can't help it when you're chatting amongst people.
That's exactly what happened last week. Well, today, this is hopefully going to be around about an hour. It could be less, it could be more. I'm not really sure. We've got 10 questions, general knowledge, like gaming questions, the range from way back to way now. So there's a bit of a mix in there. Then we've got 5 music questions in the music round. And then we finish off with 5 pictures in the picture round. So that's going to be like the order, what we do it in. But like I was saying to James earlier, I figured out on StreamYard how to put videos in with the stream.
Okay.
So like the picture and the music, it'll be like a video with the pictures on and the music in. Today we're going a bit more old school, where I'll be holding the picture up at the camera for you guys to try and guess, whatever it is. And it's the same for the music as well. But 4 of the 5 songs apparently go through no bother. One of them I've got to turn it down a bit apparently. So just let us know if it's not loud, if it's loud enough, or if it's too quiet or whatever, and we'll sort it out.
Cool.
So I was just going to see what you guys going on at the minute with your channels. I know Lee, you've got the VHS bootleggers tomorrow.
Yes. So tomorrow we're doing the Zack Snyder selection of movies. We obviously will be talking about the Snyder Cut version of Justice League. As most of you know, I'm well into DC, Marvel, anime, manga. I'm into everything. I was having this conversation with another tuber, and I'm into everything. Like, and they asked me, "What do you collect, Lee?" I said, "Cars, comics, games,
Cars.
movies." Cars, yeah, I've got plenty of cars. Movies.
I thought you said cars.
Cars, yeah, cars. As in,
All right.
I've got a couple of cars, five in total at the minute, and knives, because obviously I'm a chef.
Oh wow.
When I put knives, they were like, "Knives?" I'm like, yeah, is it cooking knives? I've got like big selection of knives, loads. So I was having a conversation with my good friend Pedro from the Bootleggers.
Oh yes,
who
he's great in mine.
Go and watch the VHS Bootleggers, not just because I'm on it, but Pedro is a fucking legend. I can't wait to give him a man hug and give him a big kiss on his lips. Bless him.
I don't think it'll be long now. We're getting there. And then obviously you've got the swap shop this Sunday.
Swap shop Sunday. I've got 2 virgins, as I always like to
break them in.
Yes, 2 virgins and a couple of people we on before. It's running by itself now. It's really good. I'm still trying to get every 2 weeks, trying to get more and more new people. Some people that I've never really interacted with properly, like RetroB8 we had a couple of weeks ago, and really like Callum, really
lovely lad Callum, like he's absolutely spot on.
Literally, I couldn't. You didn't know what to expect, and obviously when I spoke to him, he done the show. Oh,
Could you try again?
Sorry, my Siri goes crazy every time I'm on.
Oh, bro, there's no phones allowed in this quiz. Rumbled.
The old Commodore 64 series. Who made Robo? It was one of those, isn't it? It's great, and you've been on it, and hopefully James will come on again soon. But every time you come on, you normally get quite pissed up. So fair play to you, Paul.
Mate, I need to ease the nerves before I come on live. What can I say? I just get nervous. I don't know why. I've been in war zones for fuck's sake, and yet I get nervous about doing this.
No, don't get nervous. It's all
crazy.
It's all part of
I'm chilled now. We're sorted. It's worked. I was like that because before. Oh, someone's going to Photoshop that, aren't they? Probably you, James. So, what have you got going on, James? I know you've been releasing quite a few videos of recent, more than what we're used to, and there's a community challenge.
More than what I'm used to. I'm fed up that I'm done for a while doing the videos
2 years.
Now. In between writing the N64 guidebook, which is dragging its heels, I need to pull my finger out and get some work done on that for Pat the NES Punk. Been working for him for about 6 years now, doing a bit of writing for him.
That's a
nearly
fucking
got everything
name drop,
done.
isn't
Just need to do a bit more. Sorry, what?
That's a fucking name drop, isn't it?
Yeah, a little one, just a tiny one. Yeah, been working for him for a few years.
Nice.
Yeah, the YouTube videos, they've taken off quite well since that YouTuber of the Month video went out. I've had quite a few people get in touch. So it's been nice. I've got talking to like 30-odd different people now. So it's nice just reaching out, especially at the moment when none of us can see our friends, family. You lot are my sort of new friends and family. Do you know what I mean? So that's how it goes at the moment, despite the few people that I can meet at the moment. Otherwise, I've got a Bubble Bobble challenge going on. Obviously, I appreciate if people are going to take the time playing it. There's no time limit on it. Just get in touch, whatever version. One go. So, one credit, as many goes as you want, but the one credit counts as your high score, and send your high score over, have some fun. I'm going to do a league table. Doesn't matter what console version, arcade, computer, don't make a difference. I'll do a high score table for each one, and then we'll do an overall winner.
I think it's got to be, well, you know how bad I am at games, so
you're shit again.
Yeah, I'm absolute dog shit. So yeah, I'm just going to go with my favourite version, and that's a Commodore 64 version. Although I'm definitely in the camp there isn't a bad conversion of that game. I don't think.
No, there isn't at all. So that's part of the reason why I picked it. One, it's a great game, and two, anyone with any form of computer, there's a decent version on it, so you can have a good go, have a bit of fun.
Cool. Right, well, let's just have a quick look through the comments before we start. We've got a few people in. We have got Gunaldinho Plays saying hello. Pete's nipped in there. There's Pete on a retro trip. My brother-in-law's in there. He's in the house. He's doing a lot of Facebook streaming at the minute. He does a lot of retro gaming. So I'll have to put a link in below later if you guys want to check that out. Geordie Slasher Gaming. There's actually, I just wanted to mention, Geordie Slasher Gaming and Pete on a retro trip are both going to be future contestants. So they've both put their names down.
Nice.
There's you in the house, Retro Chef. Nice to meet you.
I'm everywhere.
Is next week's challenger in at all?
Yes, he is. I think I'm pretty sure. Ignoring this here. I'm pretty sure it's Gordon Gabe84. I think, but I'd have to double check that. I've got like a list.
You have to get subtitles if he's on, Paul. Yeah, don't forget subtitles.
Yeah, that's right. No one can understand what I'm saying. But guys, I'll take it easy with you when it comes to the questions. Paul Morrison there, 8-Bit UK, Colin Cox. I just mentioned Colin. He works for a charity for men's health. So remember, guys, you can always talk to someone if you've got any issues. A problem shared is sometimes a problem halved. So yeah, I always put a link on to the charity he works for. Another future question here, Stewie's Retro again, which for some reason I'm not able to show you. There he is. Evening, gents. VHS bootleggers are here. Hello, guys. Looking forward to seeing your stream tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. So we've got size in there. Bottom. That's pretty much everyone. Guys in the comments, if you can refrain from typing the answer question until like about maybe a few minutes after we've asked them, just to make sure that there's no cheating going on. It doesn't really matter though, because I think Lee's got his Siri on the go anyway. So right.
That's my excuse when I lose,
so,
by the way.
I've got my question.
Don't worry.
We've got the questions ready here, guys. We're going to start off with 10 general knowledge gaming-related questions. And the first one is, remember, just write these down, and you've just got to show your answers at the end. So write them so that we can see them, or that the viewers at home can see them. So it does have to be legible. You ready?
Yep.
Shoot.
Right. Let's do it, guys. Question 1 is, what year was Sonic the Hedgehog first released? Okay?
Yep.
Happy? Yeah, Lee looks happy. Okay, question 2. In the original Mortal Kombat game, who is the only playable character that does not have a fatality move that kills? There's one character, when you do the fatality, he doesn't kill his opponent. Who is that character?
In Mortal Kombat 1.
Mortal Kombat 1, the first one.
That's a shit question.
But if you know your characters,
Well,
then you've got a chance.
Playable character, not an unlockable character, yeah?
Nah, playable from the start.
Oh, fucking hell. This is bullshit. I thought this was going to be...
That's the second question as well, right?
Isn't it? This is...
Jeez. Gonna have a stab at that one.
Yeah, have a stab in the dark, guys. The problem is, when I was thinking like these questions up, it's difficult when you know the answer to judge how difficult it is. So, but I've got help coming.
All right. So what?
Right,
I have to write something, yeah? I have to write something, yeah?
Yeah, well, you may as well. There's only about 8 characters, I think, in the first game.
Give me 1 sec. I'm just trying to go through my head. Okay,
Si's just saying there that I keep losing my sound, so if I need to repeat anything, guys, just say straight away, yeah? Perfect.
You've
right.
been all right since doing it.
Question number 3. What was the last Super Mario game that was released in the 90s?
Ooh.
I hope this is getting the grey matter work, and I've spent a lot of time. I hope everyone at home's enjoying the questions as well.
See,
write your answers down.
One now. There's an obvious one, which clearly it's not, is it?
Oh, well, I don't know, because I don't know now about Nintendo. I'm glad I'm on this side, because I'd be shit on that side.
Can I ask a question, Paul?
You may?
When you say, just a question, when you say a Mario game, are you talking about a Mario game as in a left to right game?
The question is, what was the last Super Mario game released in the 90s?
Correct. Okay, no worries.
So I wouldn't say it's like, you know, like a kind of related game.
Don't worry.
It's not going well.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
No, well, do I? I don't know.
Right, how are we going?
Yep.
Happy? Okay, question number 4. The first video game. What was the first video game to be played in space?
This is just a fucking guess, mate.
It's definitely guessable.
Of course, it's guessable.
Well, put it this way: our last nearly guessed it, so it was a second guess.
Okay, well,
but she's a gaming guru. She knows everything.
Right. That's fine then.
Nah, she's just a guru. She just knows everything. She does where I'm concerned, anyway. I don't get away with jack shit. Love you, babe. Right. Got answers, guys? Happy with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Question number 5. In 2010, the US Air Force... Just hear me out here. The US Air Force created the Condor Cluster, a heterogeneous supercomputer built in off-the-shelf commercial components, including over 1,700 of what console? Basically, they joined 1,700 of this console together to create a supercomputer. What console was that?
Did you say console or computer?
I said console.
Okay.
Oh, thanks, Gordon. It's very nice of you to say so.
He would say that because he's from your neck of the woods.
I was going to say he's probably further south than me, but pretty much everyone is. So, like there's Eskimos maybe, but that's about it. No help whatsoever, but Sion knows the answer to that question.
There wasn't a year on that question, was there?
Well, yes, 2010.
Oh, right, so it could be anything. Okay.
I think that's a trick question. I think I know the answer. I think I heard someone say it before, but I might be wrong. I'm just going to put something down and we'll see what happens in it.
Yeah.
I knew this.
You look too confident down there, fella. Do you know what I mean?
I knew this.
I am the crafty Cockney or the crafty Essex Delboy.
It's just a look at the questions, isn't it? I mean, you either know them or you don't, really. Some you can kind of guess.
Wow.
I've kind of made it so that you might, you know. But anyway, right. Question 6, guys. Probably one of the most asked questions in any gaming quiz. What is the best-selling video game so far in history?
Oh shit! I know this as well because I was watching one of them. I was watching one of those videos where the games come along, and then it goes along with the
Yeah.
tones and shit.
Right,
What was it? Best-selling game of all time.
Now, yes. Now, I must stress that I have researched these, but like, I'm an electrician by trade, so do you know what I mean? I'm trying my best.
Shocks. Is that what you say? You've had a few shocks.
No, it's just I might be really shit at researching questions.
He says he's done research. He's been on Wikipedia and gone, yes, that will do.
Yeah.
That was the old me. I used to be like that. Now I know better.
It's a bit like Gavin and Stacey, where Smithy's doing the quiz and it's all about Gary Lineker. Everybody's all pissed up. I don't know if you get that up north, up in Scotland. But Gavin and Stacey, was it like?
Yeah, of course. North, they're in fucking Wales, aren't they?
yeah, but it's Essex, isn't it? It's Billericay.
Oh well, yeah, true. James Corden, isn't it?
James Corden, yeah.
No, the only ones I've ever seen was the one of the Christmas specials that they've done. I've never actually watched the program.
It's worth a watch.
Not yet.
It's worth a watch.
We've just finished watching Mist. You know, the adaptation from Stephen King. That's on Netflix at the minute. It was all right. It wasn't bad actually.
I've got Godzilla and Kong to watch after I get off this on my old dodgy TV.
Yeah, I do the IP stuff like as well. It's got to be.
I got it through Kodi. I use Kodi quite a bit.
Have you not got a smart TV?
Yeah, I put Kodi.
Text me after. Text me after.
Yeah, definitely. It's worth.
We're going to watch another one. I think it's called.
Before we go any further, other illegal streaming services are also available.
I didn't say it was illegal. You just have to live in Indonesia to get it.
What was the last question, Paul? Just to throw them off.
You thrown me off. But no, Altered Carbon's the next one I'm going to start watching.
Yes,
that looks pretty cool.
That
looks. It looks a bit like how I imagined Cyberpunk 2077 was going to be like. It kind of looks a bit like that type of future. Right, guys. So, question 7. Now, this is, you're not going to know this, and if you do, I'm going to be worried if you do, but I'm just looking for a best guess. So, what is the world record for blowing into cartridges in 20 seconds? And I mean blowing into with your mouth, not your nuts. So, I'll repeat that again. What is the world record for blowing into cartridges in 20 seconds?
How many?
How many?
So in 20 seconds, a guy, you know, when you blow the cartridge before you put it in your Mega Drive or your SNES, how many did he manage to do, or she managed to do, in 20 seconds?
Fucking hell.
I know that you won't know this, or if you did, then look, you need to get out more. I used to watch a lot of record breakers as a kid. Right, guys. Question 8. Have you ever played an Atari or an Atari game?
Yeah.
Cool. So you might know the answer to this. What does Atari mean? What does it translate to?
Oh, fuck, I saw this the other day.
That's going to make it even worse.
And I didn't know it either till I saw it on this video, and I was like, "Oh right, really?" And I was,
I'm not even going to pretend. I don't know that. What is it?
I'll get it in a dream at some point one day.
What does the word Atari mean? What did you say? Say again.
So what does the word Atari translate to into our language?
Fucking hell. Obviously something shit because it went out of business. I don't know. I'll put a question mark. I'll put a line. I ain't got a clue.
Rightio. Question 9. Like my favourite series of game is Resident Evil, and the VR version for me is just outstanding. So what I want to know is, what year was Resident Evil 7 released?
7. Which is the VR one. Where are we now?
Just mentioned that Resident Evil 8 gets released next month, I think. But I still don't know if it's VR or not. I'm not 100% sure.
God, this is going to be a bit of a guess because since this lockdown shit, to me, 2020 and all the other days have all gone out of my head time-wise.
2019 feels like 10 years ago.
See, now I'm thinking it's been... Right. It was March. Came out in March. So that would be...
Johnny Slasher Gaming there has just mentioned Nemesis. Mark, I am so close. I actually thought I completed it. And then he rocked up and blew me fucking helicopter up. So I'm away in the hospital and getting virus, bloody, you name it, mate. I'm on it though, I'm on it. It's going to be done by the end of the week, definitely.
Is that the remake on the PlayStation? Or?
No, the original.
Oh, right.
I was doing a VR to Eddie Rollercore, and one of the games that I've never completed was Resident Evil Nemesis.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I put it on, and I genuinely, like, I remember the first bit, and then I was like, fuck, I can't remember any of this. And then it just dawned on us that I just didn't watch it. Sorry, I haven't completed it. And I was like, fucking hell, I like, that cannot be allowed to continue. So, I'm on it, mate. I am on it.
Cool.
Right, guys, you happy with that one?
Yep.
Okay, so the last question is, who is the brother of Liquid Snake? James, that was a big sigh. I heard that from Inverness.
That's an easy one. Well, I think if I can use anyway.
Maybe a trick question. Right, guys, you happy?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. So, for question 1, James, what was your answer?
Oh, it's hard to do this here. 91.
And Lee, what was yours?
91.
Guys, you've both got the first question right.
Sweet.
Well done.
Can I just say,
100% record.
Do you know how weird it is to write 1991? I read it and I was like, I thought I read it wrong because it's so, 91.
It's counting backwards so many years for Resident Evil 7 thinking, no, it can't be that old, can it? And you're like, what?
Well, I mean, I knew that, but I knew it for a particular reason. But anyway, right, okay, so number 2 was the Mortal Kombat game, the character that hasn't got a fatality kill.
Yeah.
Lee, what did you put for that?
I put Sonya Blade, but I think
Sonya
it's wrong.
Blade?
She kisses him to fire, I think.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Because I'm trying to think. Yeah, she
James?
does that.
But again, Johnny Cage.
Guys, it's Liu Kang. The reason is because his backstory, he's a Shaolin monk, so he's not allowed to kill people.
What is his move? In his move, hang on a minute.
He does like a weird scissor kick, and they just fall down. He doesn't kill them.
Oh, I thought he knocks their head off. All right, cool. All right, well.
No, he's the only one because he's a Shaolin monk, so that would be really naughty. The last Super Mario game released in the 90s, so obviously, what year was it?
Answer. Hang on. I've not seen yours, sorry, in case you put it up, but if it's the same answer, I do apologise. Contentious.
Right, go on then, James. Show us your answer.
Super Mario Deluxe. It was Super Mario 64, and I thought that can't be the last one.
What you saying, Lee?
Mate, I put Super Mario World to 6 golden coins. Fucking, I don't know what. I've got 2 games mixed into one.
Super Mario 64 was first released by Nintendo in 1996, making it the final game in the Super Mario franchise to be released in the 90s. The next game wasn't released until 2002. You've done yourself out of a point, James.
I actually just is it not Super Paper Mario? What's the other Mario on the N64 that's worth a few quid?
I don't think that's called Super, though, is it? Or was that part of the question?
I'm not sure. Yeah, that's what he said. Super. Maybe I'm wrong.
This is out of my territory now. So that's the answer that I could find. So I couldn't find anything after. I'm sure the guys let us know in the comments if I've got anything wrong. and if I do, we'll adjust the score or whatever. Like
it's all right. It's all good.
Okay, guys, this one's guessable, I think. Anyway, but what was the first video game played in space, Lee?
I put Pong.
Pong, James.
See, I put Pong, but then I thought Pac-Man.
Guys, you both got it wrong. You've got to remember, anything that goes into outer space is weight critical. So whatever you're playing it on has to be really small. A lot of Russians in space.
Tetris, wasn't it?
Tetris is the answer on the Game Boy.
Wow. Okay. I thought Pong. I just assumed it'd be Pong.
Yep.
So in 2010, a supercomputer was created from 1,700 consoles. Guys, I know that you've heard this because it's legend. Lee, what are you saying?
I've got Amiga.
Oh! It might be right. James?
PS2.
Holy shit, it's the PS3.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
2010. I don't know if this is true, but I'm sure they put an export ban to either North Korea or China because they were worried that they could create a supercomputer out of PlayStation 3. Yeah, and because the Americans had actually done it in 2010.
I swear I read something about Amiga. Maybe I'm talking shit then.
I'm just sabotaging myself, I think, on this one.
So yeah, it was, the year was 2010. I think what was the PS4 come out in? Was it 12? 13, something like that. Yeah. So.
Wow.
Right, guys. Okay. So it was a good start. What is the best-selling video game so far in amount of sales? James, what are you saying?
GTA 5.
Okay, and Lee?
Up at Minecraft.
Well, one of them was number one of your answers, and one of your answers is now number two. The correct answer is Minecraft. But it was Grand Theft Auto, and the one before that was Tetris, I think.
Wow.
And I was reading the answers. So, yeah, well done, Lee.
Cool.
But unlucky, James, you were close. Right. It was. So, I think that goes on units sold and not money made, because I think Minecraft was like online. It was like a free download or something like that, do you know what I mean? So, but obviously a lot of people buy the extras. So, right, this is your guess. So the closest one to this will get it. If you're both exactly the same way, you both get a point. What was the world record for blowing into cartridges within 20 seconds? James, what did you go for?
24.
Okay. Lee?
42.
Wow. Okay, so one of you is one away. The answer is 43.
Oh!
That is... I'm slightly worried that you're that close. Well, guys, I hope we've got it there, man. Can I just say, I don't know if this is in relation to getting that right, but that was me. I can't believe you got anywhere near that. I'd have said like 15 or something.
Listen, it had to be something stupid that some fucking idiot has actually got out their way to do it. So it's got to be somewhere high, isn't it?
Few people are pretty close here. Goldino says 36.
Yeah, I think anything bloody hell.
Said 57.
That person wants to start charging, and they do 57.
Well, it's the same as the spit measured. Well, from what I've heard, none of them were spitters. So, I mean, it might not be true, but they all say that, don't they? It's not when you get down to the nitty-gritty that you find out. Anyway, question number 8, guys. Atari. What does it translate into our language?
I didn't write anything.
James?
I don't remember. I wrote something about water, just as a guess.
Okay, well, it is success.
Well, they didn't fucking do that, did they? Bunch of
it must be a Japanese thing or something. Although I'm sure Atari was American, right? So I don't know why. I don't know why it has to translate. I don't know why they picked a name where they've got to translate back into where they're actually from, kind of thing. But anyway, that's by the by. Resident Evil 7. What year was it released in, James?
2017, I did put 16, but then I counted backwards.
And what are you saying, Lee?
I got the same, mate. 2017.
1 point each, guys. Correct. I remember because it was PSVR, and I absolutely went mental to try and get one. So it was the first game I bought on PSVR.
I remember it because I ordered the special edition that comes with like
the mansion.
And I went to game to collect it. Yeah, it was like 300 quid.
Have you still got it?
Nah, listen. I went to game to get it. I gave him my I paid whatever the £10 or whatever it was I had to pay to hold it. I can't think of the word. Pre-order it. And when I got to game, they said, we haven't got one for you. And I was like, that's impossible.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah, they've done that to me 3 times. They've done that with God of War, the Spider-Man version. I bought the statue one, didn't get it, and Resident Evil 7. And then after, they were like silly money on eBay, so I didn't even bother. But yeah,
if only we knew someone who used to work at Game who could answer us that question of why that could happen.
The mansion ones, it wasn't sort of reported at the time. They were such shit quality. Capcom.
Oh yeah, I heard they were terrible.
Yeah, so there wasn't any stock because only a limited number actually got out. So that's why they go for stupid amount online. But they're all wank. So if you own one, well done. You own a little matchstick house. Brilliant, well done. But they couldn't sell them because they never had them.
Yeah, it's wanted it.
Pete's just saying their success. He doesn't think that's correct. I mean, that's what I found. But as I say, guys, if you know better, let me know. I've tried my best to research these questions. So I do hope I'm right, but we do have teething problems in the first one. That's what I'm going to blame it on.
Listen, neither of us got it right, so it don't matter.
That's true. I'll just have to make sure the ones that I don't really bother looking for, I'll just make them fucking solid. Unlike this question, guys, who is the brother of Liquid Snake? Who did you go for, Lee?
Solid Snake.
And who did you say, James?
Solidus, that doesn't count, does it? Because he's a character.
It is Solid Snake. It's Solid Snake. But was there another character called Solidus?
Yeah.
In that case, I'm sorry. Can't even give you it as like a bit of a spelling mistake there, mate. Sorry.
So pity, I've shot myself in the
that's a point, Lee. I hope you guys are ticking your answers here.
He's at it now. Does James get to fuck off? We get someone else from him, or no? Sorry.
So, guys, normally I would have a piece of paper writing it down here, but had a bit of an incident just before we came online, and I've left that in the house. So, Lee, what is your total for that round?
5.
Wow, mate, that's awesome. Lee, sorry, James. 5-2. Well, you're more than complaining there, but I'm just going to say there, Lee, you've got a 50-50 success rate, which on them questions is not bad at all.
Yeah, man.
So, the next one that we're going to do is music. And I've had probably the most problem last week was it wasn't loud enough or it was too loud. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play 5 bits of music. Once you start looking like sick or really confused or you don't look confused, I'll stop playing it. I think they're only about a minute each at the longest. So just put your hand up or just make a gesture to let us know that you're done with it or, whatever. So this is the first one. Guys, just let us know if I need to turn it up or turn it down for you, okay? I've set it to what level sounded okay on the test, so I'll just go for it. So this is number 1 of the music quiz. Here we go. Do you need me to go on?
I'm okay, I think.
Okay, so that was the first one, guys. Cauldron of Stardust just asking, is it video game music? Yes. All these questions are video game related, so this is all music from within a game. At some point, it could be during the game, it could be the intro music, it could be the ending titles. Obviously, I wouldn't know any of them, but yeah. So it's all in-game music. So right, that was number one. Here's a bit of an easy one for you guys. If you don't get this, then I'm going to spank you. Okay, and number three.
Yep, that's a good one. I know exactly what that is.
Just got a question from Will Van Roy. It is just the game, not the characters, nothing like that. I literally just want the game that it comes from, and that just keeps it simple. Because I was told I need to keep it simple for these guys. I'm just kidding, lads. Right, I'm keeping it simple for me, if the truth be told. Okay, guys. This is number 4. Cracking tune. Everyone happy with that, or should we just listen to it for a bit more? Because I really love this tune, man. Coutinho likes this one. Sounds like good porno. Do you know what? There might be a porno named after this.
I'd watch it.
What do you mean? Watched it? Okay, guys. Last but certainly not least, remember, I want the game that this is from. Right, guys. Well, if you're happy,
then
I'm happy.
5 out of 5, I'm going to be very disappointed.
You first, then.
Right. Well, for some reason, I've put my answers in reverse order, so I'm going to read this backwards. So my number 5 or your number 1, guys, put those pens down. Stop looking down. We're going to go with Lee on this one. Lee, what is your answer to number 1?
Zelda Twilight Princess.
James, what did you put?
Secret of Mana.
Guys, I've got here that the answer is The Legend of Zelda, the Ocarina of Time.
Oh, it probably is. I thought it was Twilight Princess, to be fair, but maybe I'm wrong.
No, yeah, I did check it, and
oh, you're good.
I have got the game, so as I say, yeah, it's one of them that just goes on in the background. So as I say, if I'm wrong, then
he's winning. He's fine, man. If he was losing, he'd be all over.
Yeah, fuck him. Right, guys. So next one, number 2. What are you saying? If anyone hasn't got this right, I mean, this is one just to keep everyone happy. I just put one in that personally, it's one of my favorite tunes on Game Boy. So what did you go for, James?
Super Mario Bros.
Correct.
Super Mario, but I've got the same as well.
Correct. Right, brilliant, guys. Straight on to number 3. Lee, what have you got for number 3?
If this isn't right, I'm gonna go mad because the amount of times I heard this song when I was younger. Super Street Fighter 2
is correct. James?
Nowhere near Virtua Fighter.
Well, I would say that's near. No. Just wrong everything else, but it's a fighting game.
Because it's that one scene where Ryu does the Hadouken or whatever you want to fight, the fireball. I remember that bit. So yeah.
Hadouken! Certainly is. Right, guys. So yes, number 4. What did you get for number 4, Lee?
Streets of Rage.
Streets of Rage. And James?
Rage 2.
Oh, so it is actually Streets of Rage 1. I went old school. Oh, mate, you've been so close on some 50-50s. And the last one, I think it's quite obvious what game or what the characters from the game is. But what was the actual game, James?
Turtles in Time.
Turtles in Time, you were saying. And you, Lee?
I put Turtles in Time, but hopefully it's not Hyperstone Heist.
Oh,
doesn't
my
sound
God.
Mega Drive.
Well, I've got to tell you that it's Turtles in Time.
Oh, good. I got that one.
Well done, everyone. Yeah. Right, guys. So for in future, when we're doing this, I was saying to you guys before that I've managed to work out a way to put the pitch around, like on a slideshow, on a video that you'll be able to watch. But today, because it's, we're just new and I like to keep things retro, so I'm just going to show some pictures at the screen. And what I want you to do is tell me the name of the game. Now, you might remember that there's been a VR response going around about shit box art. And my first thought was, I think the worst box art ever is always Master System games. So, for your pitch around this week, and it will change every week, but for this week, I've got 5 pictures of real, the real shit box art that you get on Master System games.
I quite like them, but never mind.
Yeah.
A lot of people do. A lot of people think they're shit. Unfortunately, I'm in the other crew. But anyway, I've got 5 pictures here, and all I want you to do is tell me the name of the game.
Okay.
So, guys, here we go. This is number 1.
Nice.
Okay. Number 2. No expense spared here, guys. No expense spared.
No, good luck to you, bro. Good job, man.
It's certainly come on a lot. It's come on. Well, you can change your answer. You've got until the end to change it. It's certainly come on a little bit from last week. I think it's something different. Do you know what I mean? Like, so this is the best I could do in the time I was given. Number 3.
Yep.
I've forgotten the name of that one. I'll come back to that.
Oh, you need to be correct as well.
Oh shit.
Do you know what? I do get where you're coming from. Some of these are good. That's all right.
Back to 3. What was 3? Oh, it's just gone.
If Lee's happy, I don't mind putting it back for you to have a quick look. It's totally up to you guys.
Yeah,
no.
I ain't fussed. He's
I don't need to see it again. I just can't remember the name of it.
He's lost anyway, so.
Oh, trash talks early. Trash talks early.
I forgot the name of that as well. I've crashed at the end. I've gone.
Yeah, I've got that one. I can't think of the full one.
Down there, that one.
What is the fourth one?
You've got enough points. Calm down. It's fine.
Listen, my nan, God rest her soul, said give your heart to everything, and if people don't like it, fuck them.
Cheers to that. Cheers to that. Are you having drinks tonight, guys, or are you compass members?
Yeah. Cider, mate. I've got a bit of blackcurrant cider.
Totally forgot to ask. I mean, that's normally about 10 to 15 minutes of our conversation, just what we're drinking, you know.
Yeah. I ain't put an answer for number 4. I've got answers for the other 4, but for number 4, I can't think. And I'm gonna write something down. It probably ain't even it.
Write it down. But yeah, it's probably one of them ones that's going to kill you at the end. I can't give anything away.
No, you're good. Don't be silly. You're fine.
Right, guys. So you happy, James? Just going to guess for anything that you've got no info?
It'll do. I can't remember the last one at all, so it's gone. But yeah,
right, no worries. Okay, then. Well, so for number 1, what did you guys have down, James?
Space Harrier.
Space Harrier and Lee?
Yeah, same.
Space Harrier is the correct answer. Absolutely awesome game on the Master System. They're doing really, really well. They're doing really, really well. See, it's been difficult for me to know out of you two, who knows which about what. Do you know what I mean? So that's why I've tried to do a bit of Nintendo, bit of Sega.
It's good.
You know what I mean? I just want to keep it doing. Yeah, I was going to mix the pictures up, but I was so impressed with the VR thing that was going around with the shit covers. I just wanted to base it on that, really. So because I have really enjoyed watching people's videos these last couple of weeks. I thought it was a cracking question, James. Okay, so number 2, Lee.
My Hero.
My Hero, and James?
No, I've got it wrong. Vigilante. I know it's wrong, so that's fine.
Yeah, the answer is My Hero. You know your Master System box art, it would seem.
No, not all of them. Just that other one. I don't know. I'll put an answer there, but I know it's not the right answer. But
you never know. You never know. So, guys, number 3, James, what are you saying?
Don't. Choplifter. It's wrong. It's fine.
And Lee?
I put Choplifter as well.
Well, that's because it's right. Well done, guys. Hey. Point each. I was waiting for someone to put Chopper Lifter. And I'm like, no, you're the fucking chopper for saying it.
No.
Got an extra bonus point there for my losing battle.
Number 4, I'm going to go with you, Lee.
I put Aztec World, but I think it's Fantasy Zone, but I'm not sure. But I'll read Aztec World. So
Aztec World. James, what are you saying?
Fantasy Zone.
Oh, isn't it?
Guys, I'm sorry, but you're both wrong.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
It's Fantasy Zone 2.
Fuck off.
Oh.
I'm sorry, but I did check the other cover.
Oh, no.
I'm not
it is it's different. I'm sure you've got them behind you. Probably you could probably check faster than me. But I did check the Fantasy Zone 1 and 2, and it's a different cover. It genuinely is. Number 5. Anyone for the final question of the quiz?
Action Fighter.
That's it. I couldn't get it. Gone.
So yeah, Action Fighter is the correct answer. And well, I do have a tiebreak quiz if anyone's interested in it. I don't think it matters. Well, it doesn't matter.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Yeah. Do you want to blast this?
Quiz.
I heard him say all or nothing then.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, no problem.
This is a guess to the closest amount question.
Ooh.
So are you sure that that's what you want to do, Lee?
Hey, listen. What am I going to lose?
Nah, we'll not. We're going to keep it fair, Lee. You absolutely. Your first round was fantastic. Honestly, I think we should. This one's just for fun, guys. Seeing as we haven't really covered any of the 8-bit stuff, which I bet you were pretty much expecting, I'm going to ask this question: how many Amstrad GX4000s? Lee, I'm hoping you know what that is because it's not a very common. Yeah,
we had one in the.
Oh, did you?
We had one.
PSUs with dog shit. PSUs with dog shit.
I had Batman or something on it, or Burning Rubber. Something like
yeah. Come with Burning Rubber. There is a Batman game. It's actually pretty decent as well.
Yeah.
But my question to you is, how many were sold worldwide to the nearest 1,000? That would have been your tie-break question tonight.
Do you want to shout out a number? 32,000.
32,000, Lee?
I would have said 50,000. And I think that's too many. No, let's say, no, sorry. Let's say 18,000.
Well, the correct answer is 15,000. So,
close enough.
Lee, you are the new retro gaming champion. Congratulations.
Just want to thank just want to thank God. God put me in this
checks in the post.
Well played, James.
Congratulations. Yeah, well done both guys. Honestly, I'm actually amazed that you got so many right. As I say, it's been hard finding questions that like down the middle of the road sort of thing. You know what I mean?
No,
hope we managed to pull it off, but it'll be a lot better next time. And the next, well, hopefully you're able to come back 2 weeks tonight to defend your title.
What date? Where are we? Because that's the 14th, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm cool because I'm back to work Thursday, Wednesday till Sunday. But Wednesday's just a prep day, so I'm finished at 3:00. But,
well, I've also said to everyone, I can always do a Sunday night, but it'll be opposite to the swap shop. Because,
yeah, that's fine. No.
Well,
Wednesday's fine, mate.
I can't miss the swap shop. I think about half my pickups in the last 3 months are from the swap shop now, so I can't miss the swap shop, guys.
Listen,
it's essential viewing.
If it's helping people out, yeah, that's it's working, so that's a good thing. That's a good thing then. So thank you.
Pete's just asking what the scores are there.
So
I'm here.
I got 13 out of 20.
Yeah, 13 out of 20. That is a fucking solid start, by the way. Whew. I'm sure it's Gordon that's on next. Hold on, I'll just double check.
Definitely need subtitles for Gordon.
Fair play to you,
James. James, I'm boring, mate. All I do is sit in my house and make cakes and look at games.
Yep.
Mate, I love to play games. Do you know what I mean?
On the 14th of April, you are going up against Gordon from Game 84 Gaming. So that'll be interesting. I've never actually spoke to him. I've never spoke to him yet, so that'll be interesting to meet him.
He's a good lad.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Subtitles, because when he was on Swap Shop, I asked him to do sign language. I don't know what the fuck.
Well, it's a good job I'm English living in Scotland, so hopefully I can kind of understand.
Well, Newcastle ain't English, mate.
Whoa! I'm from Sunderland. Don't you start Geordie / a Gearman. He lives in Sunderland and he's a Geordie. I'm a Mackham. It's a similar thing. There's only 6 miles between us. Some of the scores on here. We've got OSG saying you come in with 10. Colin Cox, bit of a dark horse there. 9 in total.
There were good questions, so
we've got a lot of congratulations going on as
Colin,
well.
Mate, you got more than the reigning ex-champ. So just
here we go. Look, let the trash talk begin.
He is going down. That Welsh bastard.
Welsh, I thought you were Scottish.
I love him. I'll get him on Swap Shop and I'll wind him up when I see him. I'm gonna message him. I'm gonna start messaging him at 3 in the morning. I'm gonna beat you. That's what I'm gonna start doing.
Guys, it's not often a Mackham and a Geordie agree on something, but Geordie / a Game says he's not a Geordie. And do you know what? He's fucking right. Well done from Pete. 13 is impressive. Pete will be on in maybe like a month's time, I think it is, down the line. So I'm looking forward to my first chat with him as well.
Good lad, Pete.
Superb channel. Like his content is like I've got so much to watch, and I'm catching up on so many channels that I've just found and stuff like that as well. It's just it's really difficult. But no, Gibson, well done. OSG was saying 10,000 was how many Amstrads were sold, which is that's pretty close. It was, I think it was 10,000 Oh no, it was only 2,000 Commodore 64 GSs got sold, I think. So they're even rare. They're more rare. So yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed coming on, James. You were a worthy champion. Unfortunately, your journey's come to an end. I feel like I'm on what's that called? Remember Nightmare, guys, with a hat on. Caution team. Oh, it was just the best kids show ever on a Friday. So James's journey, unfortunately, has come to an end. But Lee,
yes,
you will go on. You will go on to face Gordon 2 weeks tonight. So, guys, I'm going to put you into the backstage. James, thanks for joining us, mate, and I'll speak to you in 2 minutes.
Pleasure. Thank you.
And our current champion, can I just see it? Right, I know I wanted this to last for around an hour, but coming in at 1 hour, 1 minute, I'm just like, fucking hell.
Good timing.
I can't believe it. Can't believe it. So I look forward to the next episode, mate. And as I was saying to you before, obviously, I'm looking forward to the swap shop on Sunday night and the VHS bootleggers tomorrow. Guys, go and check out the VHS bootleggers. It's a superb channel. I really enjoy the live stuff that they do. Pedro's funny as fuck. He's a fucking nutter. Like he's great crack. I think he's a great host as well. Like I love his little sound effects that he does. Yeah, I'll definitely be there watching that tomorrow night. And as you know, I'll definitely be at the swap shop on Sunday. I wouldn't miss it for the world. Well, apart from when I'm driving home from England to Scotland, like the only one I missed. But anyway. I didn't really do that if anyone's actually watching.
No.
So yeah, get swatting, and I'll see you in 2 weeks, Lee.
Thank you, sir.
Goodbye to our champion, the Retro Chef. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I know there's a few issues and we had a bit going on. But yeah, we're getting there. This is the first one, so it's only going to get better from here on in. And I'm going to have 2 weeks in between shows to come up with some even crazier questions and the pitch around. If you've got any suggestions on pitch arounds or anything like that, we do have a Facebook group site as well. Just let us know. I'll put a link in the comments below so you can maybe come along and join in the fun as we all just basically talk shite. So it's always fun. But until next time, guys, this is Paul from RetroB8 in my freezing shed in Inverness saying goodbye. So until next time, catch you later.